I've got a Nintendo 64.
You're gonna be joking me!
Gentlemen, this is...
What's up, everyone? It's Adam from FWCI, and we've got the honest trailer for Wanda Vision from Screen Junkies. I always get these guys mixed up. We have Screen Rant, which is the pitch meetings. Screen Junkies do the honest trailers. I'm sorry, I get them mixed up all the time. But yeah, Wanda Vision was a hell of a watch. We've got a review of the first 5 episodes and then the last 3 up on the channel as well. Go check that out. And I've already had a look at the pitch meeting for Wanda Vision as well, which was absolutely hilarious. It could actually be my favorite pitch meeting of all time. So let's see if the honest trailer lives up to that lofty standard that I've set.
The following broadcast is rated S for spoilers.
Do you like TV shows? How about a TV show about some TV shows? About some TV shows that is a TV show, watched by the characters inside a TV show. Wanda Vision, the TV show.
TV show levels going on.
You said, huh, when they bonded over their vaguely defined superpowers.
I'm still me, I think.
You know, I don't know what this is.
You said, oh, okay, when they dated for 2 years off camera.
Wanda, for 2 years, we've stolen these moments.
And you thought, well, I guess that's over when this happened.
Yeah, Wanda and Vision was never my favorite part of the MCU.
But ever since Cap left Bucky for this homewrecker, Wanda and Vision are the closest thing Marvel has to a healthy relationship, even though she's torturing a small town with her mind.
When you let us sleep, we have your nightmares.
Your grief is poisoning us.
Yeah,
and he's her imaginary vibrator programmed only to love.
You can't control me the way you do that.
Can't I?
Watch this power couple cosplay through some of history's most delightful sitcoms, from Modern Family.
It's probably just a case of the Mondays.
To Malcolm in the Middle.
Mom's been weird since Uncle Pietro got here.
To the shows boomers love because they literally had no other options.
Take out the papers and the trash, or you won't get no spending cash.
But every once in a while,
point,
the
actually.
supercomputer manages to calculate something about all this might not be on the up and up.
I have questions. What is it?
How did this happen?
She came here because we all
come
want.
on.
What was that about? What weren't you telling me? Why are there no other children in Westfield?
She scrubbed his
Why would you think
memories.
that?
Come on.
Because you are.
Because the big question of the series isn't so
Still
much
very
what's going to
funny.
happen, but more, what the is even happening?
I don't know, and I don't know.
In a story that's really about Wanda's grief and finding acceptance. The acceptance that no matter how original a Marvel thing starts off, it still has to end with a sky beam and 2 CGI dolls throwing particle effects at each other.
I'm fine with it.
It's just so meaningful. This reminds me of my own struggles.
I
I'm
liked
sorry, I just
it.
need a second. But there's more to the show than an expanding red
Come on,
bubble
give
of
us some
sadness
Agatha.
that makes America great again. Step outside the hex to meet characters like Darcy, the latest phase of Marvel's image rehab campaign for Thor: The Dark World. Jimmy Woo, the only cop who's also into close-up magic that anyone could ever love. And Monica Rambeau, who grows from a knowing commentary on TV's Black Best Friend trope into an actual example of TV's Black Best Friend trope.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
And finally, into a superhero who could one day become Marvel's first Black Best Friend trope. In space! Together, they'll take on some brand new villains, like this generic military jerk-ass, Dottie,
He wasn't jerk-ass.
Actually, Dottie doesn't really matter. And the head witch in charge, Agatha Harkness, a well-brewed
Head witch in
concoction of
charge.
1 part Maleficent and 2 parts Cruella de Vil.
And I killed Sparky, too.
Let your
was
love for
amazing.
Catherine Hahn blind you to the fact that her plan doesn't make a ton of sense, and her past implies that the Salem witch trials were kinda onto something. And despite what her absolute bop of a theme song claims,
It's been Agatha all along.
she barely knows what's going on either.
I need you to tell me how you did this.
Couldn't make heads or tails of it.
It's been Wanda's repressed trauma all along, but Agatha kinda nudged her in that direction. Doesn't exactly top the charts though, huh? Are you a
I'm fine with
hardcore
it.
Marvel fan? Then you know WandaVision wasn't meant to be enjoyed, but dissected frame by frame to predict what's coming next. As this show spawned a QAnon-style army of forecasters who were so sure that Mephisto was behind it all.
The devil in the details, Bev.
That's not the only place he is.
Nope, just a deep cut Easter egg. Evan Peters' casting was proof of the multiverse.
I wanted
just
it
an
so
elaborate
much.
boner joke.
Boner.
And that the last episode had to have a Luke Skywalker level cameo.
I work with this actor that I have always wanted to work
Oh, Benny.
and we have fireworks together.
How about Paul Bettany giving him some head instead?
Can I just quickly say, I was so on board with all of that shit. I'd talk about it a bit more in the pitch meeting one, but yeah, I was on the Mephisto train. I was like, X-Men Universe is here! Ah! I thought the cameo was going to be Ian McKellen or Patrick Stewart. What can I say?
Why can't you just accept the fact that the big bad for the MCU's first Disney Plus series was grief? Does Feige have to spell it out on an announcement board or something? So if you've been feeling sad and hopeless lately and just want to mentally check out and fill all the voids in your life with garbage TV, catch the story of a superhero who does pretty much exactly that. And at the end of the day, after all the trauma, follow her to the place all Marvel characters go once their arcs are done.
Cabin in the woods.
Some lonely-ass cabin in the woods.
I'm so lonely.
Wow. Yep, there's Thanos in his cabin. I'm trying to think who else had cabins in the woods.
Starring... I'm a witch, I'm a mother, and Avenger had a brother. Wanda's no scrunch.
I'll see you at curtain call. That was radical.
He had the skin thing.
Cuddles and kisses between his little ears.
Weekend at
That's a cool
Bentley's.
Easter egg.
What white
Oh,
nonsense
shit.
is this? Agatha Crispy. A Spectrum representative will arrive anytime between the hours of 1 and 9 p.m.
Okay.
Boner. Save the cat. Woo's Clues. Wrecking Ralph.
The only way Ralph would remember our anniversary is if there was a beer named June 2nd. What Ralph could really use is how to goose your wife so you don't lose your wife. Ralph looks better in the dark, so I'm not complaining. Not that Ralph ever wants to eat anything other than baked beans, which explains a lot about his personal appeal, mind you. You sure you don't want an audience volunteer named My Husband Ralph? Oh.
Hayward Jabloni. Wanda's twin powers activate. Going through Hex. And what is this show, if not joy disappearing?
Do you have a brother, Mom?
He's far away from here, and that makes me sad sometimes.
He was killed by Ultron.
Maria died 3 years ago.
Before what? I can't remember my life before Westview. I don't know who I am.
You probably suppressed a lot of the trauma.
You're so crippled by your own
Yeah,
self-doubt.
there's a lot of
All you people left still
gut
have a luxury
wrenching,
of optimism. You have no idea.
depressing shit in this show.
I only remember feeling completely alone. Endless nothingness.
So much trauma.
It can't all be so.
So
Parents
much
dead.
trauma.
Brother dead. Vision dead.
There was a whole
have a daughter.
episode of
If you
just
could just
trauma.
let her out of her room. If I could just hold her.
I can't feel you.
Thanks for choosing me to be your mom.
You are my son.
Yeah.
Hex in the City.
Wow. Bold move there at the end, guys.
If Wanda ever needs backup, she should just call her neighbor Murtaugh from Lethal Weapon.
I'm too old for this.
Oh, really?
Hey, Screen Junkies, are you the ultimate?
That was pretty spot on as well. I'm glad that they acknowledged that it was clearly a hugely widely, expected thing that Mephisto or the X-Men or there was going to be some sort of big introduction into the world. I thought it would be a good opportunity to do that as well. In fact, I was even thinking Deadpool would be the perfect cameo for Wanda Vision while she's doing all this crazy shit. Like, not like a extended cameo, but just like a split-second kind of thing. Like, that's probably the only character I can think that would really make sense just being chucked in there like that. But the Honest Trailer guys always knock it out the park. There was a couple of bits in there I thought were a little bit too nitpicky, but that extended cut at the end with all the really, really sad parts, they played that well. They actually played it for a good joke. But let me know in the comments what you guys thought about the Honest Trailer for Wanda Vision. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.